Thanks for being with us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And the dunk by Duren.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop Duren inside. Wow, just wow.
Here's James. The rebound by Detroit. Tipped. Inside. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate. Close to the bucket in the high percentage area.
It's Cunningham with a drive.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
How about the hustle from Doncic, a winning player?
Robinson for three. And Aiden pulls it down. And here's Reeves outside. Knocks it down from distance.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Cunningham, right side. And Cunningham throws it down.
And Cunningham showing his game extends above the rim.
And here's Doncic outside. Duren with a rebound. And the Pistons pushing it up now. For three, Robinson drains the triple.
Well, this is what Robinson is out here to do. I like how aggressive he is shooting it from outside.
Down low. And here's Doncic outside. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. On the wing, Thompson. Harris outside. No good with the triple. And here's Smart. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Oh, a highlight! What a slam!
Oh, my.
Doesn't get much better than that. LeBron putting some muscle on the slam. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Pass to Cunningham. From downtown, LeBron with the rebound. And here's Doncic outside. Drills it from deep. Doncic has got 5.
Along with everything else, Doncic is a knockdown three-point shooter.
And it's Cunningham missing. To the middle. Here's James. The rebound by Detroit. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Harris' shot is good.
Always ready to fire. Give Harris a good pass. Tobias will get you an assist.
Pass to Aiden. Doncic deciding where to go with it. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Cunningham outside. Launches a three. James with the rebound. The Lakers trail. The three. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
Let's go with a three. And Cunningham with a three. He's got 7.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Doncic. He's got 5. And there's James from the arc. It's good on the putback.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. And it's Cunningham missing. The shot that time not on target. Tie game in Detroit. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
17. 17.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from Detroit, what do you guys think?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Here's Doncic. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Doncic has got 9 points. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Here's Cunningham. 7 points in the game.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that. Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
And the Pistons making a change here. Quarter two and about 2 minutes in. Detroit moving the ball around. Here's Thompson. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Doncic up top. 12 points for him. Pass to Smart. Back to Doncic. Clock at 6. James can't get it to go. Pistons trail up by 12. To the paint. Back to Herter. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Herter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
James outside. Doncic. Pass to Reeves. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Smart for 3. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. .151 left to play in the half. Outside Herter. Fires the 3. And Detroit another 3.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Yeah, the assertive approach from LeBron is really paying off in this one. He is driving this offense.
To the inside. Thompson. Good work defensively by James. From deep, here's Doncic. Doncic delivers from range.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And that's a foul. Called on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul of the game.
15 seconds.
James outside. And here's Reeves outside. Gets the three to fall. Reeves has got 6 in the quarter.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
There's Herter with the 3. Fires in the triple.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the paint. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Jenkins has got 5 points.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Holland. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
34. Malay.
And if you're just joining in, 1/2 is in the books. 1/2 to go. The Lakers lead by 9. Cuts off the pass. Green with the ball. Picked up by James. Here's Jenkins. Count that one. 7 points in the game. Now Reeves. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack. Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Holland. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Holland's got his second basket of the game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Shot is good by Reeves.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here's Doncic. Got a hand on it.
Great recognition from Stewart. I like seeing him use his length and size to make an impact on defense.
Now here's Reeves. 12 points for him. And Smart nails the triple. Pistons trail up by 11. Here's Holland. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
The shot by Reeves, no good. And stolen by Hayes. The shot by Reeves, no good. And here's Detroit. Herter with it. Guarded now by Smart. James with a steal. Back to Doncic. And they doubled up Doncic. On the wing, Reeves. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Reeves has got 14 points for the game.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Now here's Doncic. He's got some... Oh, count it! Did that just happen, Coach?
That should be worth more than 3 points.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Pistons trail up by 14. Here's Cunningham. Oh, Cunningham rises up.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
Oh, huge slam by LeBron.
Keeping the eyes up. Smart play.
Harris down low. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Pass to Doncic. Shot's good by James. 16 points for LeBron James.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Hayes has got 6 points in the quarter.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip-in.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
Yeah, and Cunningham there, able to shoot with his feet set. That's one he knows he can hit.
44 seconds left to play in the third quarter. And it's Cade with the finish inside.
That's an excellent bucket there. Not an easy one. That took some creativity.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And this team's offensive catalyst, Doncic, puts pressure on the defense every possession.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Well, I'd think about throwing something new at him. Maybe bring another defender, force the ball out of his hands.
And he sinks the second.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
Takes a 3. Holland. Second chance shot. And Ayton pulls it down. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. James outside. And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here. First free throw is good. Doncic hits them both. Pistons trail by 14. Here's Jenkins. Connects from downtown. Jenkins has got 5 points in the quarter. This will be his third trip to the free throw line. That's good from Doncic.
Personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for the Lakers. Doncic.
He makes 1 or 2 that time. Ooh, it's stolen away. Pass to Jenkins. Here's LeVert. The 3 is up. Can't hit that one. And so it's Los Angeles. Now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Building this lead.
68.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Jenkins. Fires from deep. Knocks down the triple.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Doncic, good.
Whew. They're not making it easy on themselves. Tough shot.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And Cunningham throws it down.
There's the handle of Cunningham on full display with that nice tape. showing great vision in delivering the pass out in front.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
Doncic outside. Over Cunningham. Doncic, no good. Pistons trail by 10. Robinson for three. Pure from three-point range.
It had to be lightning quick, and Robinson got it away.
James. And slam dunk by James.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Puts up a deep three. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And now a 12-point Los Angeles lead. Harris. Robinson outside. Here's Cunningham. It's stolen by Smart. Doncic fires. Harris there for the rebound. Robinson. Now Cunningham. And stolen by Reeves. Luka with the finish.
Stretching his range as far as it will go, Doncic is so impressive.
Rebounded by Ayton. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
And that was special. It's easy to be excited about Duran's future in this league.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Doncic left side. Good for two.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Hey, man, I don't care who you're a fan of. You love seeing a reverse slam like that one.
That's the kind of dunk that builds reputations.
Yeah, Cunningham can very effectively run an offense. He knows when and where to move the ball.
And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. Doncic right side. Tough! Hits a turnaround.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Lakers.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Luka Doncic.
And how about his defense in this one? He was just wreaking havoc and racking up the steals. Really tremendous effort on that end.
On the wing, Smart. Misses the three. Cunningham on the wing. Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
Well, Robinson not known for his passing, but he will move the ball when that's what's called for.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
No good on the free throw.
Well, I appreciate how focused DeAndre Ayton is on excelling at what he does best. His primary concern is being a force in the paint on both ends.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Harris there for the rebound. Now Duran. And yes, sir, in stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist. On offense, here are the Lakers. It's a 14-point game. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Timeout.
Timeout called. The Lakers. They're leading by 14. Your thoughts, guys?
Interesting timeout with this game mostly in the bag.
Well, they could be trying to just make a change just so their subs can close this game out.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.